guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. Let's bring up chat. Good morning to you, Pam. Oh yeah, I made it. Sorry I've been missing you, had appointments and being sick. I haven't minded us together, but all good for today. Well, it's wonderful to have you here today, and I've missed you too, girl. I hope you had a good Christmas with family and everything, and all went nice for you. Okay. What else have we got here? Bring that up into the corner. I think we've got enough light happening here, I hope. Anyway, thank you for being here, Pam, and thank you everyone else for being here today. Good morning to you, Lisa Welch. How are you, sweetheart? On shift, stayed awake. Good morning to you, Lisa Fitzpatrick. So we've got both Lisas here this morning. Awesome. All right, this is part 2 of Raven Phelan's Dreams of Dragons, and I'm using Derwent drawing. So I have the 72 set, but I'm sort of restricting myself to my colour palette. I might add a couple more in there, but yeah, I'm basically using these colours here. So I have played around a bit. I did around down here, and I did the other 2 bees. I did his claws, and I also did the background, which is showing up really grey on screen, but it's not. It's greens and a bit of purple and that in there. So he's hiding in the lavender bush, as the description says. I'll be asleep within minutes. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, you've got your Derwent drawing pencils coming next week. Awesome. They're good colours. Swatch book. Whatever they are. There we go. There's the, sorry about the glare. There's the 72 set. So there's some really nice colours in there. And I've got the 24 set over here. So I'm trying to use some of those before I start on the new ones. With the same colours that I've got. But who knows? That probably won't happen. It'd be too hard trying to sort them all out and everything. Enjoy your Derwent drawing pencils, girl. They're nice colours. Alright. So anyway, he's hiding in the lavender bush. And he's got his bees and his emblem down here. And it might be a bit boring for a lot of people because it's quite repetitive. So I just did this morning. These, I suppose, call them eyebrows. Not really eyebrows, but that's what we'll call them. And yeah, see, I'm going to, I think, have to get out my other ones. Ink blue, smoke blue, olive earth. That's the only green. Maybe I'll put. I was going to do him in sort of browns and oranges, golds, that sort of along that sort of line. But I am humming and hurrying whether I add other colours in there or not. It's got. I'll bugger it. Why not? Hang on. I'll get it right. There we go. Okay, I got them out. Reds, browns. Just trying to not get them mixed up, but that's probably going to be impossible. Anyway, there's quite a few greens here. There's some nice colours. Spruce green, let me see. The spruce green is a dark, not a bad dark colour. Maybe I'll add the spruce green in there. Then the rainforest looks nice too. There's some nice greens in there. Earthy, they're all earthy tones. Alright, sip of coffee. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. I streamed last week for just over an hour, and there was only, I think, was it you, Lisa? You come in, you were on shift and you went to sleep, and chat was just absolutely dead. And I struggled. It was just one of those weeks. It was dead. I couldn't think of anything exciting to say. I was quite subdued. I'm not sure where to start. Where do I start? Oh, this chair. I like to sit my hand down between my legs, and my nail keeps catching bits of vinyl. It's driving me up the wall, and it ends up all over the floor. And all right, so maybe I'll do some. He's got 2 sprigs of lavender coming up too. Maybe I'll do those. All right, I have some spruce green and green shadow and some olive earth. I'll start off. I'll do the lavender. So starting off with green shadow. So what did you all get for Christmas? Anything exciting? Any art supplies? Good morning to you, Stardust. Thank you for being here. Hope you're all well after the crazy holiday season. Yeah. I spent my New Year's. I got all my all my stamps and took them out of their acetate and put them onto A4 sheets of heavy, thick acetate and put them into plastic folder sleeves and put them into a container. So if I want a mushroom, I go to the acetate sheet with all the mushrooms, there's a couple, and I might just add some yellow ochre in there, lighten the green up a bit. And it took me a couple of days to actually do that, because there's quite a few. There's a couple more coming. I made some cute little charms. What else have I done? That was my New Year's and so-called holiday season. Bit of fossil grey. Oh, hang on, I need to sharpen that. My Dermot Pet had a few books. Oh, you got Dermot pencils and a few books. Oh, nice. I had nothing for Christmas, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to Ahuru markers, but they are expensive in Canada. Yeah. Yes, you got the same problem as Australia as far as prices go. It's berserk. And I wanted a couple of stamps that aren't available on Etsy, and I got them off a UK site. And the Aussie dollar is double. Well, the Aussie dollar is double UK. So $1 was at the time $2. It's just so it doubled. which is just berserk. Might add just a little bit of a lighter green in here. Fresh green. 5095. Oh, that's his what's her name there. That's not part of the lavender. Now I want some purples. Try and get it close to lavender. They're funny colours. Violet dusk and a bit of grape. Hello, Mr. Wet. What you doing? And maybe a bit of myself. A bit of Heather. So last week, streaming was very quiet. I had no gossip. I couldn't think of anything. I have my moments where I'm chatty, and then other times I'm very quiet. That was just one of those times I was very quiet. And I had no one to stir me up and create conversation, so I only streamed for about an hour. I'll zoom in a little bit. Where's my cursor? I'm going to make sure it's on something blank so it doesn't. There you go. That might be a bit better. So I'm just going over lightly with Violet Dusk, which is 2400. So nothing much has been happening really. I've just been had my little charms. Had a Temu order come in Thursday, and the idiot, I think he tried to ring, but when I answered it, it was just all echoey, and I could hear myself feedback, and it sounded like a fax machine. So I tried to ring it back, and that didn't work. So my parcel went back to Geelong, and then I went back to Melbourne and got scanned again. And it's like, oh, you're kidding me, right? They've taken it all the way back to Melbourne to do the process all over again. How ridiculous. And my other parcel arrived at 1 minute past 4 on Friday, and the clubhouse, the reception, they work from 8 till 4. So 1 minute past, and they didn't message me and say, you've got a parcel here, hurry up, come and get it. And they kept my parcel from me all weekend. So I was livid. Was not happy at all. Anyway, I got it. I got my Temu Sunday night at 10 to 8. They dropped it on the veranda. And at 5 to 8, I was over at reception waiting. She said, oh, did you want something? I said, yeah, I want my parcel that you've kept from me all weekend. Oh, I must have put it away Saturday. And it's like, don't give me that, because I come over and there was nothing there. It was all away. So I don't think they have a right to do that, keeping people's parcels from them. And over Christmas, they put a table out and they did what they used to do. Just parcels are there and you just go and get them. But now that Christmas is over, they've gone back to dictating, when we can get our parcels. So wasn't happy about that. Double standards. Oh, so it was okay over Christmas. But I understand it as well, because some idiot, I don't know how, 2 big boxes of chairs or something, which I suppose were for lifestyle, and someone's grabbed them and taken them. Well, if your name's not on the parcel and you're not expecting a parcel, you don't take it. tell you, there's some nutcases in here feeding them. I don't know what goes through their heads. Then they grab 2 big boxes of chairs. Please explain. Anyway, they located the chairs and whatever, but it's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. This is just some nutcases in here. What book is that? I didn't see the title. Back in 5 nurses here. No worries, Pam. Raven Feeling. Dreams of Dragons and Dragon King. I love this book. And Pam sent me one, so I've actually got 2. So I'm hoarding hers and colouring in this one. It's great. It is good having 2 because you've got your reference if you don't know what something is or you can't make something out. You've got the lines in the other one. Or you can do one in pencil and the other one in watercolour. Or it's nice having 2, but it's just a gorgeous book, so I'm very happy that I've got 2. This one is Grape 2100. And then we've got the fires in Victoria, which are just horrendous. And Lindsay Park, which is a thoroughbred stud. And I'm not sure if it's the retirement farm for thoroughbred racehorses. But they had to evacuate 320 thoroughbreds. Truck after truck after truck and get them out. Anyway, the girl did say, or they did say, not all of them survived. But yeah, 320 horses. Truck upon truck, loading them all up and get them out. So the fires in Victoria, Australia have been horrendous. Really bad. $450 structures, I think they said, have been destroyed. There's one old fella in his 80s or something that passed away. Yeah, just horrendous. It's fun trying to do these little tiny petals and with such a thick cord pencil. What else has been happening? Nothing. It does look pretty. It's a gorgeous book. Oh, that is so sad. Yeah, I know. They're nice pencils to use. They are nice pencils to use. When I first started last week, I found the pencils to be quite smooth on this paper. They apply nicely on this paper. I'm pretty happy with them. And they're all quite earthy colours. Now, I shouldn't need that one again. All 3 of them actually go away. My main 3 colours for this guy, I was going to use, I've added spruce green into the mix. the Olive Earth chocolate. I hit Olive Earth and yellow ochre, or a bit of gold. I'll shove them to the side because these are the main ones that I really wanted to use. So down the bottom in here, I used royal blue. And I wasn't going to use blue on him, but maybe I might do just a couple of highlights. So I have Chinese White 7200, Apricot 0500, Olive Earth 5160, Warm Earth 5550, Green Shadow 4135, Yellow Ochre 5720, Woodland 5600. That is a new one, I know that much. Fossil Grey 7140, Chocolate 6600, Gold 0400. That is also a new one, and Spruce Green 4000. So there is a few newbies that aren't in the 24 set. So I'm using Chocolate 6600. I'm just going all over the place, I guess. Just thinking, will I put... I might use gold. Like I said, it could be boring for a lot of people because he's very, it's just scales or whatever he's made out of. A little bit of spruce green. Yeah, I like the chocolate and the spruce green together. So I'm just going to mix and match colours, but try and restrict myself to these. Yeah, I do like chocolate, spruce green and gold. Just mix them up. So he's very earthy in his colours. Those ones down. These are going to be my main three for a while. That's olive earth. I don't want olive earth. I want spruce green. The spruce green and the gold are quite nice together. I want to do his face, but let's see. I'll start off with gold. So just slightly to start off with. To Melbourne at this stage. Get yourself sorted out a bit first. There's no hurry. We'll catch up. Meet up with B. We've got to organise all that anyway, and we haven't because you've had other things on your plate. That's the least of what's going on at the moment. Main thing is to get yourself sorted out, girl, and get better. Very light coated gold. It's not quite like that it's light. I might go around him first, actually, before I do that, because I might end up leaving this light and do darker around the sides. Oh, that's right. Do the show. A bit darker on that side. And the spruce green, let's see. I have found a few times when I was doing the background, I was actually using the Prismacolor blender pencil to push the colours around a bit. And because I don't like seeing the white of the paper shine through, it was working really well for blending the colours and covering the paper. I haven't used my blender pencil for ages. But because I said that, that's exactly what I'm going to do with just that bit around his nose. Make sure it's clean. Bit of a Sharpie. Heather, did you finish your Christmas elves page? Oh, yes, I did. And I made a couple of adjustments too. I had like a 4 square cabinet thing, and it was up on the bench, and I put it down on the floor. And where is it? All my books are facing me. There we go. Yep, he's all done. Got him finished. Even did this one on this side already. I did want to colour in dark fairy tales. I'm itching to get back into that book. But then I thought, no, I'll do Ravenfield. It's not so... Oops. it's not so much. The only thing with this four cube thing is two of the cubes have got backing on them and the other two haven't. So push my books right through. Yeah. Yeah, I like the colour of this. I don't want to disturb it too much. I just want to blend it in a little bit. I need a little bit more to match up the other side. So instead of disturbing the colour, the blender pencil just helps to grind it into that paper. I use white, then it dulls it up a bit. I can use a bit of white just here to lighten it up if I need to. Don't really want to do that. So I'm liking the spruce green and the chocolate together. What other colour will I pick? Olive Earth. Going to define that just a little bit more. And Olive Earth. What else will I use? Gold. Like those two together too. Alright. He's got so many little sections around his face. Some olive earth down here as well. It looks like this. It's supposed to be 23 outside today, which is nice. It's warm. But inside at the moment it's a bit cool. I don't really want to turn the heater on, but it's very tempting. Now, this is going to be different. I don't know whether I should do this, but just a tiny tad of apricot. So it's just made a bit of a deeper gold. Now, if I do these two bits here, I sort of want them that colour, but I don't want them to blend as much as it just looks like one. Let me see. Just, I don't have to use chocolate. I'll use woodland. I'm going to sharpen. Yeah, nice, love it, thanks. You're welcome, thank you very much. Oh, that was a pretty page. Thank you very much, Stardust. No, I reckon it needs to be darker. So, I'll grab the chocolate. Boy, it's going to be an array of colours. And then the woodland, which is 5600 and it's in the 72 set. So I want to stick with the pencils that I'm using, but the amount of combinations is a lot. Try and match up the other side. Tennis Aussie Open starts Monday, and then on the 6th of February, Winter Olympics. Woohoo! Love the Olympics, Commonwealth Games and the Olympics, Winter Games, Paralympics. And once again, I'm going to use my blender pencil. Don't you hate that when you got that bit on the page, it just won't take the pencil? Whether there's a mark or a dint or something there, and it just won't take. Anyway, he's going to be an array of colours. Yeah, I might do the same in here. No, I'll leave it. Woodland. Alright. Do I do that around and down the same? Oh, decisions. Bit of woodland. And I think it was warm earth I was using. Can't remember. Gold. Where's my white? Make sure it's clean. Oh, warm earth just to blend it out a bit. This one's yellow ochre. That's better. I just smoothed it out a little bit. A bit more gold. Alright, what will I do now? I'll leave his face for a minute. Good morning to you, Diane. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. Bit of olive earth. Yeah, bit of olive earth. Page still. Oh, my right ear has started burning. Go away. My ear. I watched yesterday and a bit the day before season 2 of Fallout. Don't know if anyone's been watching that. Now it's so long between season 1. It's like I can't even remember what happened. I don't know who's who in the zoo. But if anyone's been watching it, and it's not bad either. Like I like it. I got into it in the end, but it's like it's just so long between series. And I'm paid off that HBO's taken House of Dragon off binge, so I ditched that. I got rid of it because they've stopped servicing remote areas of Australia. And it's like, well, seeing you're going to do that to people after they've been watching shows like House of Dragon, and there's another series called The Rig, which is at oil rig. And what else was there? House of Dragon, Rig, there was something else, and they've taken them off. And it's like, well, seeing you've taken them, HBO's taken them away, and you've got to go to Max to watch them, and you're not going to service remote areas of Australia anymore. And I was flicking through, this is quite a few months ago now, and I was flicking through and I kept coming up with the same stuff all the time. It's like, there's a lot more than that on there. Where is it all? It's like, you know what? See you later. And they said, like when I did the research, and Max is cheaper than Binge. Oh, no, it's not. Binge was $10 a month. Max, of course, the introductory offer, and then it goes up. So I'm missing out on House of Dragon. Not impressed. So I was getting into that. When it's a good thing, they're going to take it away from you. So I just had my Prime. And then half the movies I want to watch on there, I want to watch Wolfman, I want to watch The Pyramid, I want to watch Alien Romulus, I want to watch Predator Badland. Available to rental by. Available to rental by. And it's like, well, I'm already paying. So I'm not impressed about that either. And Prime never used to have ads with their subscription, and now you've got to pay another $2.99 or whatever it is a month to stop the ads, and it's like, it's just greed. Everything's about money. Good morning to you, Betty. I was just thinking about you before, darling. Just got here, but we'll be right back then, Brecky. Sherry, good morning to you, girl. Love your bracelet, love. This one. This one's got a magnet in it, so I've got a pendant that goes with it, and if I put the magnet up to the pendant, it lights up. Pretty cool. Yeah, Fallout is on Prime. Yep, thank goodness for that. Oh my gosh, Fallout is amazing. Yeah, it is good. I have Max. Oh, you can watch House of Dragon and a few other shows that all the HBO shows are on Max. They took them off binge. I have enough. I have both. I have enough. Both. I heard that Predator is awful. I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes they do this series over and over and they're best left alone. Oh, and the new Indiana Jones one as well. That's another one. Can't think what it's called, but that's the new one. Want to watch that as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if the new Predator is awful and corny and they don't know when to stop sometimes. So I'm just using Olive Earth at the moment. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, Fallout's pretty cool. Bit of blood and gore in it and heads blowing off and a few laughs. A few creatures in it. And it's the other day and it's like, I just feel like watching a movie. There's other stuff I know I should be doing, but it doesn't matter. I feel like watching a movie, I put it on. Oh, Fallout, cool. Season 2, cool. There's only 4 of them at the moment. And then it'll be God knows how long before they'll bring out Season 3 and forget it all again. I'm taking it easy because I find, I suppose with these, go too quick. I want to keep it even. Just there, I started to go a bit quicker and I've got a couple of lines there that I have to blend in now. So I want it to go on evenly like it did up here. But as I go down, I'll make his talons, claws, feet, I don't know, hands. These are his talons, they're his claws. It's like his part, his fingers. I've been humming and hawing. I'm not sure what colour to do the palms. I think I'll go dark. There's a couple of lines in the paper there so I'll have to work with. And I've been watching football all weekend. Now, our football season will start up in the next month or so. Playoffs. We split our services, so I paid for Prime and Netflix. One daughter pays for Max, and the other daughter pays for Disney. Yep, that's fair enough. Works out well. Yeah, I don't want all these subscriptions. Be nice, but yeah, no. Too many bills. Don't watch them. Got too much art to do. Waiting for my stamps to turn up so I can get on with what I want to do. I made some paper beads as well. I like my little charms, they're cool. And I have a mould with some more scalps, skeleton skulls, and they're pretty cool. So I want to get out my polyurethane resin to make up some of them. Might do that after stream. Yeah, these lines running through the paper. I got rid of them. That was easy. So B, before I said Pam's here today and her nurse is there at the moment, but I said to her, with everything that's going on, obviously she won't be down on the 18th, which is not far away, but there's no hurry. We'll catch up when she's better, feeling better. Oh God, I've got the other hand to do. And the trouble is, if I do this and go on to something else, and then I come over here, I forget what colour, or I know I can write it down, but and I smudged the black as well on the border because all the pictures in this book are going to have a black border. Where's it? Yeah, that one. Gollop. This one, and what's the other one? The Mistress. Mistress of the Wells. So they're all going to have black borders. That's if I ever get around to them. Now, I've done that side, so I've got those lines. Where's my blender pencil? Will help with that. And green shadow. I don't know, it might be a bit darker than what I wanted, but we'll see. I need to write that down just in case I don't get back to it. What was the first one I used? Olive Earth. And now I'm using green shadow. Might go really light. Fossil grey maybe. A bit of white. Because I don't want to darken it up too much. Okay. Let's see if I can get rid of these lines. And yeah, I am going heavy-handed. But there's method in my madness. Flatten out the paper a little bit. So the surface matches up, if that makes sense. With the blender. But not hard enough that you can't get pencil on the page. and the lines disappear. I seem to come back. Right, you're gone, stay gone. There's just that little tiny bit there. Alright. Cam got back to work, B. Back to normality. All of this. What else has been happening? Oh, the other day I went out. I opened the door or something, I can't remember. Anyway. And Bimbo 1 has put her bin foot from my driveway. Oh, no you don't. I don't want your stinky, overflowing, maggoty bin near my driveway or in front of my house for that matter. So I got it and moved it between, because next door had a go at her because her bin's always overflowing and it stinks, and he doesn't want it in front of his house because he can't open his window because it stinks, and so he had a bit of a go at her. So I don't want it there on a Saturday morning, and then she takes off for the weekend. It doesn't get empty till Monday, so he's got to put up with that stinky maggoty bin. So he said, I don't want it there in front of my house. So that's probably part of the reason she's been putting it in front of mine. And she put it a foot from my driveway. And it's like, oh, no, you don't. So I got it and I moved it back between my house and next door. And it's like, if you keep doing that, I'll end up in the damn thing on your bloody veranda, you bitch. Oh, God, it's just bin wars. Disney Haley's hanging out, getting ready for dinner. See you next time. Oh, heading out. All right. Thank you for being here, Lisa. Take care of yourself, girl. Enjoy your dinner. We pay for ours all ourselves. Laugh out loud. We have to. Yeah. That silver looks great, Heather, on that circular part. Thank you very much, Sherry. Does it look silver? Down here, this thing. It's blue and gold. That was silver on screen. I'd be thinking for a sec. That's like, hang on. Look, that's not a bad idea though, Sherry, because I didn't know what to do the centre. Maybe I will do it silver. Thank you for that. I might go silver on that. Not sure. Cam is back at work, but I have my son's girlfriend living here now. Oh, nice. Oh, well, I hope that is going all right. So, like a pewter con. Yep. It does. It looks silver, yeah. It's funny how you look at, like, something I was showing the other week. What was it? Oh, the skulls that I made out of the resin and the eyes with the dragonfly glaze. And then when I showed you guys and I moved it on screen, it's like, oh, look at that. That looks so cool, how his eyes change. So it's funny how colours, unfortunately, sometimes you do get colours that look so much better in person than they do on stream. Not white. And the colours are good, like the olive earth, and then like if you're doing shadows or blending or anything, the olive earth is a darker colour, and then the green shadow, and use those together. They blend really nicely. The transition between the shading is good. And then the other one is fossil grey. So if I use that one, and that one, the blending of them is really, works well. They work well together. Oh God, I want to put the heater on, but I'm not going to at this stage, but yeah, it's cold. I don't want that completely white, but I do want to highlight it. Oops. I want to be able to define his knuckle joint. What else has been happening? What have you been colouring? What have you been doing? What's your latest for 2026? Got any missions? Challenge yourself to something? My arty friend came yesterday and she wanted to do calligraphy. Oh, she's picked a doozy there. Anyway, I said maybe you should try brush lettering first, see how you go, and it can train your hand and have a nice, soft hand. And if you're heavy-handed, it'll teach you to lighten up a bit. Because calligraphy is hard. Your letters have to be precisely spaced, and oh God. Anyway, so I said, I don't want to scare you or anything like that. I said, but try brush lettering first, and if you really enjoy it, then you can move up to calligraphy, because calligraphy is hard. And so she was practicing her up and down strokes, thin and thick strokes and everything yesterday. She goes, oh, I really enjoy this. I said, well, you practice with that, and it'll help to get your hand-brain coordination technique, get the feel of it. And then you can do some calligraphy. So her mission this year is to learn brush lettering. So what's your mission? Mine is to get 2024 and 2025 spooky journals. And they're journals, but they're not writing journals. They're just, I just like doing little pictures and stuff. Not, for me personally, I wouldn't use them to write in, but they're good to look at, and just all different hidden little spots and pockets and tags and all sorts of goodies. So 2 of those and a pirate one. So that's my year well and truly gone. I have several doodles, but not that one. Where's my cursor? I always make sure it comes down and put it in chat, and then I can press on it. If I press on anything else, God knows where it will be. Don't want to. So, yep. Going well. I show you doing my computer kind of does, or vice versa. Back. So sorry, Heather. Don't be sorry, Pam. Hope everything's alright, girl. I don't have those pencils, are they good? These are the Derwent drawing, Sherry, and I have the 24 set. But I also, a few weeks before Christmas, I think I got my 72 set of Derwent drawing. So there's the colours there. And yeah, they are good. They're quite earthy tones, like based around like the 24 set. But yeah, they're nice. They're pretty colours. They're nice colours. Those are that good. Yep, they're the Derwent drawing. I have several Derwents, but not that one. I am using a few out of the new set. Gold is one that's in the new set. Woodland. Olive Earth, I think, is in the older set. Not sure about the Fossil Grey. I'd have to have a look. I'm trying to use up my ones that I already have. I have added a few other ones. Royal Blue is in the new set, and Gold. Where is it? Gold is in the new set. And there's a few other. There's quite a few. There's quite a few greens. A couple I've got out, but yeah, there's a few greens in this set, in the 72 set. Well, there's only a couple in the 24 set. There's the 24 set. So it's very limited, like Green Shadow and Crag Green. But yeah, so there's more greens in the 72 set. I hope you're doing better. It's hot and muggy here. Is it hot and muggy in Melbourne? God, I'm cold in here. It's supposed to be 23, but I'm cold. Things haven't been great, but slowly getting sorted again. Finding living with this. I will show you, Heather. Give me a minute. Yep, I've got it out. Chloe, Christine, Karen, and my goal for 2026. Share more of my colouring and no pressure for finishing whips. Just enjoying the process. Absolutely. It's been a couple of days. Think it will be okay. Come from an Indian Hindu family, and they are not happy with them being together. Treated her badly, like property. So she left. Oh. Yeah, I like him. And I like they applied this paper pretty good. I found they were quite smooth last week. Been hard for culture background, particularly the daughter's poorly. Yep. No, they're not. Studying the highest class in the culture, so this will look bad on him. No. Yeah. Control freaks. What have you got for us, Sherry? Yeah. What have you been doing? That's Sherry's work of art. Bit fancy. Some detail in that one. Looks cool. What is it you're using? Looks cool. That would have kept you busy for a little while. What are you doing, Mr. Wes? So, you can get bigger ones. They're over $100, and it's like, nah, I've spent way too much. But this is my tonic Tim Holtz tempered glass. So this over here, and you can get, this is it's a bit bigger. It's bigger than A4, A2. Is it A2? I think. This area here you use for palette, so you can, spritz some ink or whatever on there and mix up your colours. And there's also a non-slip mat that goes on this area that's removable as well. But I like it because it's got imperial and metric, and it's heat resistant. So anyway, so that's my glass planer that arrived. I grabbed it because it was the best price I could find at the time for that size. Otherwise, they were over $100, and the big one would be nice. But no, I spent enough. No, it is dot art. Oh no, that's Pam saying that. Hang on. So it's all about them. Yeah, of course it is. That is dot art. Yep. Acrylic paint. Yep. Looks pretty. Yeah, well done. That would have kept you busy for a while. Some detail in it. Okay, friends, I have an online meeting to get ready for hugs or later, ladies. Oh, really, Sherry? La-di-da. Got an online meeting. All right, hope it's a good meeting. Thank you for being here today, girl. Take care of yourself. It's already 20 past 10. Oh, well. So I've written down, got it. So, yeah, here we go. Other stuff I want to do. I want to do his other hand. But I don't want to bore you all with tears with it. But if I do his other hand, then I won't have to worry about which layer I did first and all that sort of stuff. And if I start on something else, that'll just be stuff. If I bore you with his hand, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. Olive Earth first. Where are we? Olive Earth. And I've also got that black that I smudged. I'll try and be a bit quicker. What are you doing, cat? that black smudge doesn't really matter actually, because of where it is, it's kind of a bit like his. I can get away with it, like it's his knuckle, sort of. I'm just telling myself that. I forgot to leave a bit of a highlight in there. So I won't get them the same. What will I do later? Usually busy after streams for some reason. Have some brekkie. I always get hungry when I'm streaming. Stomach was rumbling before, and it's like, really? I might make my other skulls get out with polyurethane. I made little charms, and I did some with resin just to seal them, and I did some with glossy accents and a couple with crackle accent. It's for a charity. Well, she's a good girl. Trying to go quicker, but I don't want to have lines either. Oh, I cleaned the front veranda, back veranda, hot soapy water, and hosed it down and cleaned it all, and wiped it, and wiped the fan, the outside fan, and before it all got hot, that hot weather come through, and then we had the northerly winds and everything else, and now the bloody place is all dusty and that again, and wasted damn time. And it tried to rain, it was an northerly wind, and it tried to rain, and of course it's warm and it's hot, and so it's drying, and dust all over the windows, and why did I bother? And I'm glad I didn't wash the car, because it just back to the way it was, filthy. Oh, yeah, alright, stomach. Just because I'm streaming, it's rumbling, and you know that hollow feeling you get when you're hungry. And I don't normally eat breakfast, but I mean, I order breakfast with light and easy, and I do, but I have to be up for a couple of hours or so before I can eat brekkie. I can't just get up and eat. I have to wait a while. I can actually have apple, cinnamon, fruit muffins, which I didn't eat the other day. I think that was day 2. I didn't eat it, and I might have that today. I can't remember what today's actually is. It might be eggs, I can't remember. I was doing this the other day, I was doing all this, and my hand, it's like, oh my god, it's amazing how your hand adapts to your colouring, and then when you don't do it for a while, your fingers get sore, and alright, rush this one. I had big fish years ago. Anyway, I tried to, I wonder if they still work. So I tried to get in, I couldn't get in. And they've got a new updated game manager thing that they did, but that was years ago as well. And I couldn't get in, and it's like, oh no. So I created a new account and got in there, and it's like, well, I shouldn't have done that because I can't get all my old games. So I contacted them. I said, you know, I couldn't get in. I made a new account, but I can't get all my old games in it, so I probably shouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah. And they were busy over Christmas, and they're updating their like inquiry help thing, whatever. And they got back to me, it's just letting you know, we haven't forgotten you, you're in line, busy, blah, 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 blah. And they got back to me, and I covered my old account, all my old games and everything. I don't know whether half of them are going to work. But yeah, it's like, thank you so much, Derek. Have a wonderful new year. But yeah, he got my old account back and all my old games. Just said they work. Not that I've got time to be doing that either. So it's just crazy. I do my journaling, gotta make ephemera and stuff for it, and tags and God knows what else, and charms and God knows what else. And I want to colour, and I want to colour in dark fairy tales, and want to watch a few movies, and play a couple of games, and it's just like it's crazy. There we go. I think that's the hands done. I'm just comparing. That's a bit of a straight line there, but that doesn't matter. I haven't really given him any. Because that's underneath, so he doesn't really have much highlight on that one. Pretty much covered up that black smudge too. Oh, I like the smoky grey colour that turned out to be. Anyway, he's got that out of the way. Have a good night all day, everyone. Got to go make supper. Take care, ladies, and I love your page so far. Thank you very much, Stardust. Enjoy your dinner, and hope to see you next week. Thank you for being here. It's nice to have a few of you in here today. Last week I struggled. It's like I've got chat on, no one's in there. What do I say? I can't think of anything. No conversation starters. I wasn't in a really chatty mood anyway. So sometimes I need to be egged on a bit. I have my moments where I'm chatty, and then other times it's like I can't think of a thing to say. There's that awkward silence. You going too, Diane? Later on. Bye all. Are you going too, B? I'm confused. Are you all bailing? If you're all going to bail, I'll bail too. What are you doing? And I can't imagine you not saying anything. Are you saying that I'm the chatterbox? I mean, that's part of it, is to, you know, colour and entertain and, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But no, I'm not a big chatterbox. I have my moments where I cannot think of a thing to say. And last week was one of them. Yeah, no. Spruce green and those. Yeah, no, I'm not always chatty. I try to be because I'm on here with you guys. If I just sat here and coloured and didn't say anything, I'll leave it up to you guys to chat between yourselves. I'd be perfectly happy with that too. And then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'll just colour and you're watching something and chat between yourselves. That's fine by me. Oh, I thought you were going. No, not yet. So a silent stream. Yeah, pretty much. I was trying to log into my private health insurance app. Stupid thing that says my password is wrong, but it's not. Oh dear. You can get them, recover your passwords. I'll send you an email and stupid technology. Yeah, I agree with that sometimes. It's just, yep. Can be. Pain, you know, yeah. Pain with it. I'm not sure. Olive Earth, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Once it's down, it's down. There's not much you can do about it. Well, sometimes there is. There's always a paint. Don't go over that line. Keep the shape. If I can get rid of that. It's slow, and then that doesn't happen. Don't think I'll be able to erase it. It's just annoying me. I just went over a bit. That depends what colour I do his muzzle, nose. No, I wasn't going there. But I thought everyone else was. So that was chocolate. I'll try a little bit of olive earth. And I'm going to try a bit of spruce green. And don't know. Funny how you do these things, you just go with the flow and see what happens. I'll have to clean that up before I use that one again. Now that I've done that, I have to do the other side. Oh yeah, do you have a parcel? I don't think so, but it'd be nice. 3 to go. I didn't order anything over the weekend. I was such a good girl. It's like, stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, I don't want one. Try a bit of white in there, just for a little bit of highlight, colour. And I hope it looks okay, because I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. I hope so. Oh, sorry. Too long into my program. Stupid technology. So, Ben, Heather, as you might have guessed, I'll be there in the next few weeks. We haven't taken it off the agenda, just got a bit better to be able. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. I assumed that a few weeks ago, actually, but yeah, get yourself right first before you come down. There's no hurry, we're here for you. All good, darling. You just get yourself better. And that's what I said to you earlier in stream. I pretty much guess that you won't be coming down at the moment. So yeah, absolutely. I can't help myself. I doubt it very much. Oh, for God's sake, I'm going to scream. I'm sick to death of them. I'm due for the mammogram, right? And they have sent me a letter. They've sent me an email. They've sent me another letter. They've sent me a text. They've sent me another text. It's like when I'm goddamn, I know it's, for your own health, but it's like when I'm goddamn bloody ready. Stop nagging me. I'll get there when I'm ready. And the thing is, if anything like that, heaven forbid, but I couldn't afford to do anything about it anyway, so what does it matter? And that's what, I get that, people have professions, you've got to be paid and equipment and, or, whatever in any industry, but now you get really crook. And they save your life. But here's a $60,000 medical bill. Yeah, thank you for saving my life, and now I've got debt for the rest of my life trying to pay that off, yeah, no, the stress of that alone would make me ill, just seeing the bill. What did I use then? I think I used warm earth, and now I'm using fossil grey. I don't want to upset that colour too much. I just want to blend it a little bit. So out comes the blender pencil. It has its uses. Yeah, last week when I was streaming, it was quiet, and I was really subdued. And at one stage there, towards the end, I could hear Wesley having some dry food, and it's like, no, Wesley's having some breakfast. Good idea. I think I might go and have some breakfast too. See you later, guys. Go. Oh, that's my cue to get out of here. uh, yeah, I'm sad, but one day. Oh, don't worry, Pam. You got more important things, girl. We're here. You worry about yourself, and when you're ready, we're here, girl. It's all good. No, you'll get there. You'll get here. We'll get to see you. He's an absolute multitude of colours, isn't he? He's got a green lip. I need to do the rest of him. Look, that looks funny. And that's what I was going to do, actually. Spruce green, olive earth. Keep going for this one for the gold, but it's not. That's yellow ochre, and this one's gold, and the gold is deeper, a deeper colour. But you would think that one would be gold. Anyways, right, let's see. Spruce green, olive earth, chocolate and gold, 4 of them. Let's see what we can do with these. Start with some scales. Just looks funny down here. This really dark lip. What about? I'll leave it. Oh no. Olive earth. So olive earth. And spruce green. Really nice together. And some gold. Yeah, that's the one. Green shadow. I want the gold in it, but I don't want the gold to stand out Blair. They're nice colours. Yep, I think I'll do that. Yeah, it's all good. I assumed it would be later. Just get better and don't stress. Exactly, B. That's right. Yep. Yep. I can't help myself. I want the chocolate. I'll mix them up a little bit too, maybe. Some olive earth and gold. Yeah, I like that. I'll put the others away. I like that. Alright, 4 main colours. Let's see how long that lasts. 5. Spruce green for triple O. Green shadow 4135. Olive earth 5160. Gold 0400 and chocolate 6600. Let's see. I like those colours together. And the chocolate is just more for shadowy areas. These frills, all these little frills. Olive earth. I need to sharpen that actually. Right. Olive earth. A bit of spruce green. Bit of gold. And just these colours alone, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 3 different shades already. Variations in colour. So if I do that all over him, he should look quite pretty. And the chocolate, just some shadowy area. Whoops, that's a bit of an ugly thick line, that is. Spruce green. Hello, Mr. Wes. Gonna come up and say hello? No, you snobby cat. What are you doing? Hello. Hello, Mr. Wes. Hello. Where'd you go? He's gone already. Attacking my toes this morning. It's like, I don't want to get up yet. I didn't have that long to go, but and the blanket, I have a blanket hanging down over the end of the bed a fair way, so you can't do that. But this morning, he was determined to try and get up underneath it and attack my feet. And when you're sleeping in the morning and then all of a sudden, yes, you have these claws digging into your toes. Excuse me. Getting a tickle in the throat. He's going to be an array of colour. Just usually the chocolate, but very lightly. It is a very dark colour. So this is it. I have to remember to do the other side. So what's everyone up to for the rest of the day? Some will have dinner and go to bed. For us in Australia, our days have just pretty much started. 11 in the morning. Green shadow. See, I've gone quiet now. I'm not always chatty. I'm not sure. I don't know. If I use spruce green, I might go too close to that. Try not to drag all colours in as I'm looking at these. Oh, earth. Oh. Just used olive earth. Maybe I'll try some more green shadow. A little bit of spruce green. Oh, I don't know about gold. I think I'll darken it up in the shaded areas with a bit of chocolate. It's good to just get a bit of a foundation down at first, and you can build on it, and then you can get some idea of where you want to go with it. But sometimes it's sort of fun and a challenge to not know, not know where you're going either, and just see what becomes of it. And hopefully it doesn't muck up. Not too bad. Oh, it's 11:06. Not that I do have to go, but I will, because everyone will run away now anyway, probably. I'll see that a little bit. I still can't get him all on. I like his claws on screen. There we go. That might be a bit better. Yeah, I like his claws. Alright guys, thank you very much for being here today. And I shall see you for part 3 next week. And I mean, it is repetitive. It's just all frills and scales and all that sort of stuff. So I will try to get the majority of it done off stream, I think. So there's not much to go, and then I can probably finish it on stream. And I want to carry fairy tales, which is very detailed. So you know it's going to take me a million years, but that's what I want to do. Bye all, have a great week. Thank you, B, you too. You're welcome. Take care of yourselves, guys. Have a good week. Do some art, do something relaxing. Pam, hope everything goes well for you this week and everything. With whatever's like appointments and stuff. Hopefully you're doing good too, B. Alright guys, love you and leave you. Thank you for being here today. And take care of yourselves, guys. See ya.